I've got a bit of a shorter video for you guys today, and it's just to kind of showcase the army I'm going to be taking into the next month's Legend League season. And you guys can already probably see a bit of it in my army camps, but I'm going to be taking Sui Lalo going forward into the next Legend League season. So this is my Super Bowler account for the next Legend League season. I'll be doing Fireball, a double hero charge, as well as Sui Lalo. And just a little bit of a note. Of course, the king will have the default equipments. Just for the queen, right, you can use the healer puppet instead of the frozen arrow if you have it leveled up highly enough. That is definitely something I can recommend. And yeah, it just barely outdoes the frozen arrow, especially on Sui style attacks. And yeah, for the warden as well, if you find yourself attacking anti-2 style bases where you have to use your warden ability early to send a blimp for a town hall, the healing tome can be better than the life gem. But for general scenarios, the life gem is just more universal and it's preferable. As for the royal champion, I should say that the hog puppet is probably the most important equipment you should keep on her. And yeah, that's about it. It's just about generating a lot of force going into the core of this base. You can see we have already like we have 30 balloons in this army, and the clone spell which is there in this army gives us like 8 more to spawn like pretty much wherever we want to. So it's already a lot of destructive force in this army. It's just about learning what to do. And yeah, I'm going to showcase maybe like a few attacks just to give you guys an idea of how powerful this attack really is. So let's just go into them. Alright, so I started I'm thinking I'll just start this video off with a war attack, and we've got a double rage diamond base over here, and you can see it's like a very nicely, like almost like fully maxed out town hall 16 as well. It's like number 1 on the war map of our enemy. So yeah, for Sui Lalo, it's actually very interesting what you can do. We have 2 skeleton spells in this army, and unlike Zap Lalo, you can actually use those skeleton spells kind of like how you would use ice golems in Zap Lalo, and those things can just tank for you so much. You don't really need to use them the same way that you would use skeleton spells in, say, like Zap Lalo or even like Super Bowler smashes to tank maybe a monolith or a single inferno. Just use them as like ice golems first to say, or at the very beginning of the attack, more or less, to just help your own heroes get more value. So once again, our whole idea is to kind of like punch into the base a little bit and get some value. Even if we can get like 1 or 2 threats to our Lalo out of the way with each of our king and our queen, it's more than enough to set up the attack. And to that extent, I'm going to show you guys how you can start setting up your own Sui Lalos as well. And over here, I think it should be pretty obvious. We're going to do a simple funnel the same way that we would do on like Zap Lalo. So over here, we notice also I have 2 baby dragons in this army. It's the same army that TK uses, Mazier TK. And yeah, basically we can just use 2 baby dragons to funnel them out very nicely wherever we want to go. No complications necessary. And look at that, like the king is basically taking care of like 1/2 of this rage tower compartment over here, and we have nicely funneled our queen to start going in for the town hall itself. But you can see over here, like you'd probably think like, how is your queen going to survive at this point long enough that such that she can get to town hall? It seems so ridiculous. Like she is already under fire by this X-bow, and she has a hound to go through as well. So that's where I'm saying like those skeleton spells, they come in clutch. They're just so good. You can see I've just dropped 1 skeleton spell in front of my queen over here, and that X-bow will stay locked on forever. And yeah, the principle for Sui Lalo that I have at least noticed so far, for Zap Lalo, I would try to say after your king has gotten value and then your queen is more or less on the verge of like coming to the limit of getting her value, you start the Lalo. But for Sui Lalo, I have noticed that it's more or less like, okay, your queen and your baby dragon can create like a funnel for the king, as you've seen over here, and the queen herself can go on wherever she wants with the help of the baby dragon. And in this case, I even started my royal champion over here. You can see she's like sitting over here right now, and more or less the timeline for when you should be starting your Lalo is when your queen is starting to take damage, not when she's on the receiving end of damage and she's about to stop getting any value of her own. So you can already see I have started the Lalo over here and my queen is still at like full health. Royal Champion has also cleared all the defenses in this area, and that gives my Lalo a very neat path to just go through. And yeah, we're just going to pretty much just spam from this side over here. And as I was saying, that skeleton spell, it is locking down that expo for so long. I have nothing to worry about over here. And look at this, like it's just literally free. My Royal Champion, those hogs, those loons, like everybody is just going to easily collapse this last little bit of the base down. And my queen has only just popped her ability for the town hall takedown as well. So yeah, we've still got like our ice hound that's just popping now. Literally just spamming 2 haste that I have left. Like we have 3 haste in this army, guys. It's absolutely insane. Like there's so much of destructive power in this one. I'm just like really happy with its performance so far. And yeah, I've been playing around with it for a day at the time of recording this video, and you can already see like this is just an overkill. My flame flinger troops have not even come out, and the entire base has already gone down with like so many balloons left. Like it's just insane. So I do plan on making very detailed guides for this, explaining how you should approach each phase of the attack, and yeah, just focus on timing related issues, when to use which siege, and how to use your heroes correctly, so as to say, so that you can pick apart bases one after another and easily get your triples. So yeah, this is just kind of a showcase video. So I'm going to briefly explain the attacks, and we'll just do like maybe like one more attack, and you guys can just let me know if you guys do want to see more of this attack as well. So yeah, we'll just go into the next one. So I had mentioned in an earlier video that I took a break on this account of mine. So we are still a little bit lower in Legend League, but the layout itself is, I think, one which was pretty common and is a little challenging, so as to say. So yeah, over here I'm just going to show you guys now a box base for just an example, right? Over here I think usually what I have observed so far, maybe if there are exceptions to this rule that I have observed, I will let you guys know. But if the town hall can be easily taken down, just think of a plan where one of your heroes, like that is your king or your queen, can go ahead and grab the town hall for you. So over here I saw like, okay, it's just like 4 expos, lots of damage, possibility of a lot of skeleton traps in this area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dedicate the king for the town hall, and that's it. That's the cornerstone of this plan, and we're just gonna have to see it out. So now that I know, I just want the king to grab this much. If he gets anything more than that, it is a huge bonus. Like both the spell towers and the town hall kill, honestly impressive. I don't really require much more than that from him. And yeah, that's just the starting point, right? So once again, like I was saying, you need to also think of using your queen to make sure that your king actually gets funneled deeper into the area that you want to send him to. So once again over here, because of the setup, you're going to notice I'm going to use the flame flinger over here to just go on the opposite side. And you guys might have already guessed it. So it's like I'm planning to send my king in over here and then have my queen just stay around in this area more or less, so that the king can easily push towards the core. So same formula, like I'm just using one baby dragon over here. I'm trying to use the skeleton spells to distract the X-bows, but I was a little too late. So I'm just going to go ahead and freeze 2 of them, and you're going to see like those things get locked down. They do not target my king for a little bit of time. Like that's 2 X-bows off of my king, honestly, and that's more than enough. So you can already see how this is going to slowly shape up with the flame finger coming in over here to take out this area of the base. I don't need too much from him, and as I was saying earlier, look at the timing of when I'm starting my Lalo. It's not when my queen is about to die. It's like my king is about to stop getting value, and that's when I'm just going to start my Lalo. And you can see over here I'm not waiting at all. And the beauty of this Lalo as well, like you're going to see I can have like such a huge wave of loons go. And yeah, like I can just have like one Lalo going for this area, and I can have one Lalo in this area. So you're gonna see like not too many loons are going towards the core right now, right? However, I have my clone spell, and those guys can just like deal so much of damage to the core. Sure, like we lost all of them to red mines in this case, but enough damage has been done to the core for my royal champion to easily come in. That sweeper is gone behind the base, and my loons really don't have too much of resistance left. And before I could even finish talking about it, yeah, just one last hound from over here, and the rest of my balloons just blanketing the rest of this base, and everybody converged very, very nicely. And I still have my own royal champion ability as well. So even if things had fallen a bit short, that's just 9 more hogs that were spawned at this point, and easily taken over whatever was left on this base. So yeah, and this attack goes so quickly. You can even see my flame finger troops don't even get time to come out and deal damage to the base. So even if things start to go wrong, it's just so simple. Like your flame finger troops and your royal champion with her hog puppet can usually go ahead and pick up the slack for you, even if your balloons start dying. So that's it. That's all you really need. Just follow that timing principle. That's all I'm going to focus on in this video. The timing of when you need to start your Lalo with respect to when your heroes are being deployed. In later videos, I will definitely go through other aspects of the attack, and yeah, I am also learning now. This is just my first day using this. I'm trying to use the basics that I learned from Zap Lalo myself. So yeah, I will definitely make some more guides regarding this and talk about it in much more detail for you guys. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I just wanted a quick, very short one out there to let you guys know this is what I'm going to be doing next month. And yeah, do let me know if you'd like to see this attack. And also feel free to drop comments on like suggestions of to like let me know whatever it is that you guys want to see me do. I do try to keep content fresh every month on my channel by doing like a different attack. So yeah, that's about it. I see you guys very soon. I'll get a fireball video once again out. Yeah, hopefully before the ending of the season. But that's about it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.